How do sharks detect a drop of blood from miles away? Sharks have the ability to sense even the tiniest amount of blood from a great distance. It's like they have a sixth sense for danger. But how exactly do they do this? Well, it all has to do with their highly developed sense of smell. Sharks have nostrils located at the front of their heads that are used to detect chemicals in the water around them. These nostrils are connected to a special organ called the olfactory bulb, which contains millions of scent receptors. The thing is, these receptors aren't just for smelling good or bad things. They're also able to pick up on the electrical signals generated by living cells. And when a shark swims past an injured animal or a dead body, they can literally smell the electrical signal coming off of it. This is how they know where to go when there's food nearby. But what does this have to do with blood? Well, when a shark smells blood, it triggers a chain reaction in their bodies. Their bodies move the blood towards their noses so they can get a better whiff of it. At the same time, they release a special chemical called ammonia to help dissolve the blood and make it easier to smell. Once dissolved, the blood creates an electrical signal that the shark's nostrils can detect. Basically, sharks can smell the electrical signal created by the blood cells. But how far away can they smell it? Well, it depends on the shark. Some species have a better sense of smell than others. For example, the great white shark has the ability to detect a single molecule of blood in 100 million molecules of water. That's an incredible 1 in 10 billion ratio. And if the blood is fresh, they can smell it even better. So it's no wonder they're such efficient hunters. A great white shark can sniff out a seal from over a mile away. That's about the length of 18 American football fields. If you were playing a game of hide and seek with a great white shark, you wouldn't stand a chance. They could literally smell your fear from miles away. Now, you might be wondering why sharks only seem to be able to smell blood from other animals, but not humans. Well, that's because we don't produce enough blood while we're alive to trigger their nostrils. But if we're injured, we bleed, and our blood contains a lot of iron. The iron reacts with the shark's olfactory receptors, creating a strong signal that they can detect. So if you're ever bleeding in the ocean, you might want to get out of the water fast. Just kidding. You'll probably be fine. Unless you're in the water with a great white shark, then you should probably run for the hills. It's important to note that not all sharks have the same sense of smell. Some species can only detect blood from very close range, while others, like the great white shark, can smell it from miles away. But no matter how far away the blood is, once a shark gets within sniffing distance, they can pretty much track it down with ease. In addition to their amazing sense of smell, sharks also have other senses that make them deadly predators. They have excellent eyesight, which helps them spot their prey from a distance. They also have a special organ called the lateral line, which allows them to sense vibrations in the water, like the heartbeat of a potential meal. And finally, they have a touch sense all over their bodies, which helps them navigate murky waters and find their way back to shore. So next time you're swimming in the ocean, just remember that sharks are everywhere. And even if you can't see them, they can probably see and smell you. Now you know how sharks detect a drop of blood from miles away. Have you ever seen a shark in the wild? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.